just getting a little bit more control, Barca.
Arda Turan over the top, no offside flag, and here's Luis Suarez. It's going to be the first, and it is. Well, it's almost his first chance of the game, and Luis Suarez makes absolutely no mistake. It all comes from a fantastic ball over the top from Arda Turan. Nice bit of skill from Suarez to get away from the goalkeeper, and it was an easy finish in the end. Barca have basically done nothing in the final third so far, with almost half an hour on the clock. With almost their first attack, they've taken the lead. It's Sporting 0, Barca 1.
Well, what we're saying about that lack of concentration, Lora just loses Suarez there. Ball comes over the top. Cuellar makes it a bit easy for him, and once he's got past the keeper, all he has to do is slide it into an empty net.
Yeah, it's a simple finish. Great bit of skill initially, just to put it one side of the goalkeeper and run the other.
Well, bear in mind that Messi's been out for 6 games and a bit, and Barca's got 20 goals. Now 19 of them have come from either Suarez or Neymar. But yeah, it's a soft goal.
Oh, it's Neymar, lovely ball from Neymar, finds Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto, it's a second, and it's Rafinha at the near post. Well, that was classic Football Club Barcelona. They found space on the right-hand side. A wonderful run to the near post from Rafinha. Once again, they punished Sporting for gifting possession to them. And just a couple of minutes after the first, with what is their second shot of the game, between the sticks, it's Sporting 0, Barca 2.
Once again, just left unattended Sergio Roberto. I think Rafinha's in line, and diving header, second goal in 2 away games, as he scored in Leganés as well. But good work from Sergio Roberto. I've been really impressed with him this season, sort of, because it was only last season we saw him start to fill in a bit as an emergency right back, and he seems to have made the position his own. He's maybe not quite as quick as Dani Alves, but I get the feeling he makes up for that with a little.
Andre Gomes fouled. Free kick taken quickly. Neymar puts out wide. First time cross. Oh, it's off the crossbar. What an opportunity, and now it's Neymar. Oh, it is 3. Paco Alcácer so nearly opens his account for Football Club Barcelona.
Okay, he didn't score, but what we were saying about Paco, he's a first touch striker. Quick crossing, he got his shot on it. Okay, this time it hit the underside of the bar, but that's what he does. He gets in there and looks to score directly, quickly.
And it's an excellent ball once again from Sergio Roberto. First time cross.
Look at Paco's movement there. Look how quick he is. And this isn't bad from Neymar either, has to be said.
No, very calm and collected from the Brazilian. It's the first one to react. Checks it past the goalkeeper and slides it into the net.
Everyone thought he'd have scored first time. This is movement, that little pace over 5 yards. And he got a great little shot in there, Paco.
Well, that's exactly what we were talking about. Like you said, it's the striker's instinct to make that run to the near post, to get there ahead of the defender, to anticipate, to gamble. He does all those things right here. Meret was with him, put in a sliding challenge, didn't get to the ball, but arguably did enough to put him off.
Him in there, and it's just another little option.
Denis Suarez slips out wide into Sergio Roberto. Another great delivery from Sergio Roberto, and there's number 4. Well, the marking from Sporting is atrocious, but what about that for another superb pinpoint cross from Sergio Roberto right on the head of Arda Turan, who doesn't score many headers, but he's got one here. And with 84, nearly 85 minutes on the clock, it's Sporting 0, Barca 4.
Well, hat-trick of assists for Sergio Roberto, who's had an outstanding game. Obviously, it's probably no coincidence that the goals and the services come from the band where Lora was sent off. But once again, Sergio Roberto, lovely ball in. Sergio Alvarez won't want to look at the replay of that, will he, very much? The Sporting number 6, who just completely loses Arda.
Well, you can see Leo just turning to him and saying, "What are you doing?" Oh, it's Douglas, actually. You've got to follow him.
Yeah. But still, once again, a hat-trick of assists. Another cracking cross.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty, and he's done that, you know, obviously deliberately. He's looked up, he's seen Arda Turan in space, and he's put the ball right on his head, and you can just see Digne in the background applauding.
She's Sporting delegate, former Barca player.
Denis Suarez into Neymar, and it's number 5. What a pass that was from Denis Suarez. Picks out Neymar, and it's a beautiful finish, and that is a real kick in the teeth for Sporting Gijón. They've worked so hard in this game. They worked so hard in the first half, and for much of it was 0-0. For much of the game it was 2-0. And now at the end, Barca have found 3 goals in the final few minutes, and suddenly there's a 5 on the score sheet, and Barca are leading 5-0.
Yeah, well, that's 3 goals in, what, 6-7 minutes from Barcelona. Obviously, we're against 10 men, and a tiring 10 men, but you've got to do it. And they've been absolutely clinical about that. I mean,
Well, speaking of clinical, that's a finish through the legs of Ivan Cuellar.
Yeah.